Uh, Model Monday. Model Monday, dude. Bet you did. I bet you did. It's Model Monday, so I don't know what to tell you. Skipping Havoc to play with dolls? Well, you know, at least, sorry I have other hobbies, you know? At least I didn't get carried all the way to 40. Oh, shoof. That dreamer, so you really get carried? Yeah. 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 You know, you know, it's, man, you know what's crazy about that, dude? You know what's crazy about that? You know, we both started at level 16 because we beat, whatever, Maelstrom Arc. And then someone got up to like 28 or so. And then someone hopped in on that level 28 and got it straight to 28. And then someone got that other person up to 32. And then that got you accepted into a higher level, which then got you accepted to 40. If I didn't artificially bump up your numbers by carrying you through the missions, you wouldn't have got accepted in that 40. So you're welcome, Ambush. You're welcome. You're welcome. Am I lagging or is it you? I don't know. I don't have any, like, I'm not dropping a whole bunch of packets or anything. Maybe it's you. What the hell? Ah, here we go. Here we go. I was lagging for a second or two and stepped out of it. They probably put more effort into making all this packaging instead of making the full model. What do you mean? What? I mean they put more. It's a full model, huh? You mean they put more effort into designing the pieces to fit together, and then huh? Sorry, you don't understand the joys of Gunpla. That's okay. That's all right. How is it so hard to understand? What you mean? You mean? Oh, it took some time for them to design the pieces in there so that it can all snap together and to design it so it can be injection molded and mass produced. Wow. Oh. Oh, man. Oh. You mean probably the same probably the same steps they would do in the injection molding normal parts and then having something assemble them into a full model itself? I don't expect everyone to understand the joys of model building, dude. But, you know, that's all right. That's all right. Each their own. I don't expect everyone to have a love for the gym or have a love for video games or have a love for models, but God forbid that I enjoy them. Oddly specific. Oh, man, how dare I say my own likes? Whew. Put these nuts in the bag, bro. Don't be a hater, dude. Ambush the hater extraordinaire, dude. Music is a bit loud. Okay. Sure it is. You got me, Foxy. I was just making a comment about the packaging. I'm not sure what you're going off about. Oh, whatever, bro. You were just picking his fights to inflate his chat numbers for the 2025. I wasn't picking a fight. I was just explaining. I was just trying to clarify. I was explaining the situation, dude. This uh, this ambush is like the kid who throws a rock off the overpass and it goes through a car windshield, and he's like, "I wasn't trying to hurt anybody. I was just throwing a rock. I didn't know it was going to go through a window. I was just, I don't know how that has to do with me." You get the point when I asked about the pieces. I mean, to be fair, to if to be fair, you know, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Then you guys were like, "Is it so hard to understand?" But you guys eat my fuck about that, huh? There's no rant. The rant already happened. You guys are just being jabronis over there, dude. You guys are just being jabronis, dude. No rant. The rant's already happened. I wasn't asking for a rant, bro. I was just making a comment on shit. And then you commented on it, and I said, hey, idiot, that's not what I'm saying. And then you said more. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Oh, I forgot about eat my fuck. How about that? Oh, you too. Well, there's one for Ambush, one for Foxy, right here. You ran about Zealots not taking Beacon of Purity? I already did that. I did that when that happened, and it destroyed us. It was great. It was a great time. Great time. It's a great time. Had by not me. Don't worry. Bro finally as usual lurking. What up, dude? While I come into you giving the fingers. Yeah, it was for one. There was one for each of the people. There's one for two different people in my Twitch chat. Walla Walla. Also, how you do, Walla Walla? What up? They're being real jabronis right now. They're trying to hate on me building Gunpla, and then they're like, "Bro, we weren't hating. You didn't have to go on a rant." They can suck it, dude. Yeah, fuck them, diabetes. I do what I want. I want to build Gunpla. I'll build Gunpla. Easy. To logic, whatever, ambush. How you doing? How are you doing though, Walla Walla? Go to Horizon Zero Dawn Lego set? Nah, dude. Gunpla are better than Legos. I already have. I already have a Lego set. I did. Honestly, I did contemplate when they released it. I contemplated pre-ordering the Deku tree, and I also contemplated buying it because they had it in Japan when I was there too, but I did not. I have a Lego bonsai tree that my sister got me for Christmas last year. It's pretty cool. It's on the shelf back there, but they're not as cool as Gunpla or Warhammer figurines. Where you can, well, Warhammer's not really building, honestly. It's just painting, but not really much to put together on those. Good laid down the chrome on the outer armor parts today. Came out sick. Hell yeah. You got pictures? I was about to ask after if you didn't say anything how the if you tried any of the chrome parts yet. I was uh what's the guy's name? He does mainly like miniatures, but he was his name's called like Squidmar or something. But he put out a video where he's talking about like, oh, tips and tricks for or tips for painting miniatures, because you know painting is painting, I guess. But he's like, one of his things was get an airbrush, and I'm like, man, not that I have anything against airbrushes, but everyone's like, you should get an airbrush, which I might at some point, but. Oh, pic's hard to show chrome in a pic. I guess that's true. Oh, you added the you didn't candy it yet, did you? You just laid down the initial layer of like the black. Now I got like clear coat on the chrome when it cured. Ah, okay. Oh, so you just did that. Oh, yeah, you said today. Oh my. Dude, how do you read things? How do you read things fully instead of just half of it? Even though I probably said that whole thing when I read it. About 2 hours ago? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. Dry. Luckily, at least for the acrylic paints, they tend to dry pretty quickly when you're painting them on, so when I get to that point, I shouldn't have to have long, well, when I do the, what do you call it, primer, I'll have to wait, but actually painting on the layers shouldn't be too much of a hassle in terms of waiting. Really gotta make that one look too pretty. A whole pile of nubs over here. Zoop. You know what color scheme you're going with the candy coating on the outside? Are you just doing them all? Oop. All right. Take a few pics. Hell yeah. I think while you were gone, I asked you. I didn't know you were gone. I was saying, you know what color, what candy colors you're doing, or are you doing them all? Heck, this one's different. Oh, cause okay. All right. Oop. This goes right in there, like so. A blue, electric blue on torso and inner arms. Leg is dark blue, cobalt blue on outer arms and legs. Red and gold mixed in. Hell yeah. Red and gold for the trim. That should be pretty cool. Weapons are going to be the last. Only thing I know for now is I'm going to do 2 bazookas, same candy chrome. Fifth, 2 different shades of green. Sept? Fifth? Bazookas will be in 2 different shades of green. Ah, with. I was trying to figure out what that word was. Fair enough. I should be good at that by now with the way Foxy types in Twitch. Like there's a seam line along the middle here. Probably gonna the one I showed you that vid, but with personal diffs. Oh, okay. Yeah, that vid was pretty cool. I haven't looked up the that Frost chick you were saying. Do you have any like favorites of hers? Yeah, when we were looking at the Chrome stuff last week, that stuff was pretty cool. I think that's probably too advanced for me right now, and I don't have a airbrush, so part of it. Alright. So what you're into? Her painting very detailed. It's on airbrushing. Oh, okay. So she airbrushes all of her stuff? I feel like a lot of people airbrush all their stuff. I'm probably the minority in terms of uh wanting to hand paint it. Well, besides John Ventura, he also hand painting. I'll just have to look her up and I got time. Or gander at her work. Okay. I feel like that's what a lot of people do, even for like miniatures and stuff. Better in some areas. I can get it with this. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck it up doing it like that. Not good enough for that. I get rid of the seam line. Just like all pics of the chrome. The guy that doesn't stay in paint Gopa. Let me finish dealing with the seam line. I'll take a gander. Did good in some parts, but not others. Seam line. Oh no. I need to get some better. I need to bring my other light back up here. I have like a spare light that's downstairs. Here. It's mostly gone. It's like right top here. Maybe that is sanded down. I don't know. Like two little spots. I feel like if I don't clean up now and then I prime it, I'm gonna see them and I'm gonna be like, God damn it, I knew it. Because I'm gonna know where they are. I'm gonna remember when I prime it. And I'm gonna look there and I'm gonna see them and I'm gonna be like, son of a bitch, I gotta sand this down. No one else will see him, but I'll see him. Best to believe. You always see the things that you're like that no one else sees. They always just jump out. Doesn't matter if it's Gunpla or like some sort of artwork you're doing. There's always something where you're just like, damn, I could have done that better. This is ass. And no one else in the whole entire world notices besides yourself. But I'll notice, so I gotta fix it. On it if you keep standing. I think I got it now. I can see most things, but some of the seam lines are hard to see without light. All right, I think we're good. All right. Boop. Let me take a gander here. Oh yeah, I see what you mean about the chrome not really showing up. I mean, I can tell they're like they look silverish, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Is it? Yeah. I like your I like your little order for all your paints. Unrelated. What kind of brushes do you use? I don't know what kind of brush to get. I mean, I don't need anything like super crazy. Oh, Millennium Model Mayhem? Yeah, I know that guy. That that guy, I don't know. No, not airbrush. You're like you got like a little thing of paintbrushes there. Although I don't know if you use them that much. I thought in the second picture there's a cup with brushes in there. Maybe, are those not brushes? Those are brushes. Yeah, his so I believe he also takes inspiration, or I believe he takes some of his inspiration from some of Sasuke, that chick that I put in there before. But I believe he also used to paint a lot of miniatures, which Sasuke does hers in a miniature style, kind of how you would paint like a Warhammer miniature almost. But I believe he also started with miniatures and moved on to Gunpla, but I think he also does miniatures still. But I think I've heard him talk about Sanosuke as well. But I don't know what it is. Uh, like the first time I ever heard him talk, I was like, oh, I know this kind of like his. I don't know his cadence or his the way he talks. I was like, oh, I know this kind of guy. And at first, I was like, I don't really like how he's talking, even though he's like a nonchalant attitude. But I got used to it. When I first heard him, I was like, oh, one of these guys. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. What video I watched where he was talking, I was like, I don't really like the way this guy talks. I don't know why. I don't know why, but he's fine now. He I've seen a couple of his videos. He does some good stuff. Random ones, some cheapo ones, and some I bought individually at Michael's Princeton's. Princeton's. I guess I could go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby and probably get some. I also have I don't know, I haven't gone to, I bought some paints at my local hobby shop. Um, oh, oh, the ones you bought individually are, oh, okay, I got you. I I used to use Citadel paints when I was doing miniatures, so I just got a couple colors of Citadel paints that I think I would use on here. But I didn't buy any brushes. But I have a local hobby store that does a whole bunch of Warhammer and stuff. I couldn't decide if I wanted to start with some Citadel color or some they had Vallejo and like army painter and stuff, but I decided to start with this. I got a couple. So I don't exactly know what style I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna keep it similar colors. But I got like the red, the dark red. I got the pink for the eye. I got some white to mix in with these if I'm trying to tone them down. Got gray, like a gunmetal silver. I got the shade oil if I want to use that. I don't know. I just got some. I might get some more. I don't know. When I start painting, we'll see. But this is where I was like, I think those are good ones to start. I kind of like was like, I actually looked at the. I took a picture of like what they used for the color guide, and I kind of went off this to be like, I want to I don't want to go too crazy on the first one. And plus, Zaku 2 is iconic. I think I gotta do similar to the colors for Zaku. Might try to do some fancy stuff, but I'm not crazy about mixing paint, getting colors I need. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I guess I'm used to. I'm not unfamiliar with it, so. Because I used to paint with acrylics, um, so it's not unfamiliar with me to mix them together, so that's probably why. Uh, I've thought about maybe getting a wet palette, maybe not. A lot of people say, especially for the miniature painting, say a wet palette's the way to go. I don't know. Like, I, it was more. I had a rest day from the gym, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop there on the way home. And I stopped there and I spent some time. I looked at the colors. I chose some colors. And then I'll probably go back, maybe get some brushes. I don't know if they got wet palettes there, but you know, it's kind of like a step-by-step thing. I got to finish the Gunpla first. But even though I'm probably going slower than half the professionals out there or half the normal people out there, like I said, I'm just enjoying my time, doing it. I'll get there eventually. There's no rush. So far, I've met some uh, fellow gunplay enthusiasts, you included, Walla Walla. So that's cool. He's got some more ideas, more like it's all about just taking ideas. Like people are like, "Oh man, I'm gonna do this," or "Have you seen this?" And you're like, "No, I haven't," but that's a great idea. You know, you just take ideas from places. You try things out. I'm not afraid to. I think one of the things is, which I'm not really afraid to, but some people are afraid to try things. So if you mess something up, oh well. Like I said the other day, we're going with the Bob Ross mentality of there's no mistakes, there's just happy accidents. If I mess something up and it looks kind of weird, learning. Here's off giving a chance. Hey, you know, like I said, I'm here. Can I do this? Can I hold it with this? This is a tiny piece for my gorilla hands. I'm here chilling. Here chat and build, you know? I like hearing I like hearing what people are doing with the gunplay. Like, you know, chat about whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, this is Monday is mellow Monday, model Monday, whatever. Just here hanging out after starting the work week. Whatever, whatever. Even if it's not gunplay related, I don't care. But I feel like we're too deep in the gunplay around here. I'm not even that deep yet, but I'm being sucked in. I mean, last time I just got on a tangent for like, I don't know, an hour or two, which happens, you know, and it is what it is. There's no rush. Oh my god, I don't want to lose that piece. That might have been a bitch to find. Boom. Very, very consuming hobby for me. I don't know which I like more yet. Weathered look or clean, pristine. Both are time consuming and have their own frustrations. I guess that's true. I guess it depends on where you're. Yeah, it depends on what you're going for. I don't know if I'm gonna try weathering this guy or not. I might. I think for sure I'm gonna weather the Geen, and I might try to do some crazy stuff with it, which may or may not work out. In terms of the weathering, it may be overzealous of me to try some of the things out, but that's for later down the road. This one, I don't know. I've still been thinking of things of what exactly I want to do with him. Color scheme wise is going to be close to the Char Zaku because that's what this is, and Char Zaku's like iconic. Um, but I might try to do some weird shading or weird something. I did pick up some of the whatever oil it's called that's like kind of like for shading recesses on the Warhammer miniatures. Um, but I might do that instead of doing hardcore panel lining. I don't know. I haven't really figured it all out yet. It's kind of like I'm just thinking of things in my head on how to do it. Whether it turns out like the way I'm thinking, I don't know. But I feel like you just gotta try, like you just gotta try things, um, see how they work, to see if you like them or not. And the more things you try, the better or worse it'll get. Or I mean, the better you'll get, not the worse. Switch here, so one chat. Oh, okay. There's also song requests on here too, technically. I can't really play the music on YouTube because it'll start flagging shit. If you want to listen to music, I mean, I got both chats up right here, so I did have, well, they're on both screens technically, but yeah. Welcome to Twitch. I just have some random playlist going. It's allegedly royalty free or copyright free, but I'm not taking a chance. You switch what you're doing with the paint on your current one? Like 4 or 5 times? Alright. Oop. Like like color wise, I'm pretty locked in. How it's gonna be applied? Question mark. Still work in progress. But the at least with like when I used to do Warhammers, I could do a lot more since they're like you just kind of stick them together. You don't really do like a whole lot of this stuff. Like you fix some seam lines or fix some other stuff, but I feel like Gundams are the gunpla are a lot more customizable because there's more area to work with and a lot more things you can do to them overall. So it's like, but the negative is you can't do as many all the time because, whoops, because they're time consuming to build. Not in a bad way, but like where I could buy like a set of Space Marines, which uh granted are more expensive than what like one gunpla model, but I could just like have like 5 of them here and just be like, all right, it's kind of this one's kind of bad, but let me do this. I learned I'll do this one. So I had original idea, have adjusted it several times based on stuff I've seen, the vids I like. Yeah, I feel like that's like part of mine is like I see some things in the videos where I'm like, God, that would be so cool to do. But seeing as I haven't really painted I guess I've never actually painted a gunpla. I've done panel lining. But when I used to build them, I used to just build them just because they look cool. I didn't actually go into the whole painting of stuff. But I've painted Warhammer miniatures. That's why I kind of want to paint it sort of like that. But I see some people do like some crazy techniques, and I'm like, do I think I can actually manage to do that? I don't know. But you know what? You don't know until you try. You gotta try things out to see if they work or if you're good at them or to get better at them. So just like just like at the just like at the gym, if you can't lift that much weight on a certain exercise, or let's take pull-ups for example. You're trying to do pull-ups, you might only be able to do one if that initially. And you keep doing them, and eventually you'll be able to do more and more. Just like this. Might be bad the first time you try a technique, but you keep at it. You learn the ins and outs. Where I started about 2 years ago, ran into YouTube. Bids on custom painted gunpla. Yeah. I think the first uh like back when I was younger, I didn't I guess I guess YouTube wasn't that big of a thing, but um so I would just, a local hobby store had some Gundams. I would get some of the SD ones or some of the actual ones, and I would build them and put them together. Yeah, they probably had nubs on them and stuff, but they were fun to build. I enjoyed them, just like I'm enjoying it right now. But I didn't really go into the whole detail of the thing. I think I want to say the first like YouTube person I saw where he was painting gunplas and stuff was probably what's his name? Zaku something? Zaku Alaris? Way back when. They're watching videos on how to brush and bought all the stuff and started. Or from home and needed a new hobby. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I mean, I've seen people do tutorials on spray, just doing all spray cans and doing all uh airbrush, which is, I guess, similar to the spray can method, but I unfortunately do not work from home. Although I kind of like having my work separate from my computer. Like, I really don't want to, like, if I brought my work stuff home, I'd have to set it up in here somewhere, and I really don't want to do that. I kind of like keeping everything separate. Like, everything's at the office. I don't got to deal with anything at home. Like, I don't want anything to do with work when I'm not there. But I would also be saving on gas if I work from home. I could roll out of bed and not be late to work by just not having to drive there in the morning. Oh, I don't know. But the whole work from home thing, like I like and I don't like the idea. Like I get it. Like I could work from home, do my job, and probably play a side video game at the same time without anybody knowing. But I also don't like having work stuff here. I don't want to think about work. I don't want anything work related here. But it would also be time saving and stuff. I mean, luckily I only live like 15 minutes away from work, but yeah, once it gets old quick because I'm all the time. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind being at home. Like, I'm not really like I I talk to people. Like, I'll social interact with people at work and stuff here and there, but I don't like need to be around people all the time. Like, I could I could easily just not leave my house forever, but I would need like a home gym, like going to the gym. So it's kind of like I don't know. There's trade offs and stuff. I don't think I would be in too bad a place in terms of being stuck at home. I could care less. But I'm also a fucking weirdo, so like I don't I'm just a weird person. I feel like I'm not your I'm not like an I don't know. I'm a Sasquatch, so makes sense. I'm part Sasquatch, so makes sense that I'm not like a normal person. Yeah, only so many distractions. Yeah, no, I feel that. Cause I mean, I get distracted at work already. What's this nub doing here, dude? Easy. Who left that nub there? Yeah, I would get distracted all the time. Probably from by a video game. But I could definitely see like if I didn't really leave the house. I mean, I would still even if I work from home, I would still go to the gym. I go like fucking 6 days a week, so I would still go to the gym, so it'd get me out of the house. I would still go to the grocery store so I could get food to cook. But I could see this being a good hobby because, like, I mean, besides right now, like if I wasn't doing this while I'm streaming, like if I wasn't streaming, it's so it. I guess I don't know why I keep. I guess gym's the only other thing I do besides play a video game. But like the gym, you can just like focus on it, and you can just I don't know. It's kind of like a Zen thing. Like you don't really pay attention to whatever's out outside stuff. You can just focus on this, and your mind's there. It's kind of like meditating almost. I don't really know how meditating works, but I assume it's like you're just one mind doing something. But it's just like you're kind of like you're in your own little world when you're doing this. But again, minus the fact that I'm streaming right now, but it is definitely like I don't know, definitely a neat hobby. But also kind of like what you did with your where you're like, I'm F it, I'm just gonna buy this airbrush and do it. I've definitely been there, done that on things where I'm like, if I'm gonna start this, I'm gonna go ham. I don't remember the last thing I did that on, but I've definitely been there. I would give you an example, but I don't have a good one right now. Maybe it is this, although mine's more hand painting stuff. I haven't bought everything yet, but I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get back into Gunpla. I'm gonna buy all this stuff while I'm in Japan, and then bring it back, and then build it all, and then go buy some paints, and then I need some paintbrushes, and not that I blew a whole lot of money on these or anything. Not like they were free either. Eventually, like to do 4 or 5 a year. They streamline the process in the first model. That's the only way to start something. Just start it and see. Yeah, picked up real grade Xeon. Is it the special finish like the one I got? It was probably the same kit I have. So it's just the normal version of it. Because the one I have is real grade, or the one that I got from Gundam base. So it's that one, just not the fancy finish. Wait, so it's not the same one? Are you sure that's not? Yeah, that's the same one I got, except mine's just a fancy finish. I think. Hold on. It looks like the same box, except mine's the Gundam base finish. Might be easier to do it like this. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna paint it because it's got that weird or that this weird finish on it. But my box is kind of. I had to shove this in my suitcase because it's a bigger box. But yeah, yeah, the real grades. I actually didn't realize this was a 144 because it looks larger than a 144, at least the little model they had out. Yeah. And I didn't know if there was another real grade Zeong, but yeah, basically we got two different versions of the same kit. Oh, oh, okay. It don't. Oh no, it's. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. That's a way. That's a way to get around the ads. Appreciate the sub, Walla Walla. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Yeah, unfortunately, with my options with that is, uh, I can have pre-roll ads plus, like, I don't know, 30 seconds of ad every 15 minutes, or I can set it, which I have it set right now, is every hour it plays 3 minutes of ads, but there's no pre-rolls, and it's only once an hour. So it's like I have to set it as something. Yeah, I know it's not my fault, but basically that's why it probably I guess I probably hit the hour point. Yeah. So I'm just over an hour, so it triggered the 3 minutes of ads because it does it every hour. But then when people come in, there's no pre-roll, so they could come straight in, and there's not every 15 minutes. There's not one. So I feel like once an hour. I appreciate you hooking me up with that sub, and now no ads, no interruptions. I didn't realize that's what you meant when you said ad. But yeah, I guess there's no ads on YouTube. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's. I guess great minds think alike with that Xeon kit, dude. You'll probably get to yours before I do, because I'm working on this bad boy. There are, but I use ad. Oh, is there? Oh, okay. It doesn't really give me like the interface for the unfortunate thing about YouTube, like gaming or streaming or whatever they call it, is like the interface is such trash, dude. Like trying to find like luckily recently actually like on my when I'm just looking at videos, people's streams do pop up on there now, which they didn't really before. But like for me to start the stream on there, it's such a convoluted process. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't just streamline it, but I mean, I guess it's like a side thing for them, but you know, wish I could have got the one with all the special effect parts. I think uh I don't know if it's still there, but I think they actually put it up on Premium Bandai. Oh, the pre-order's closed. Oh, it closed on the 1st. Yeah, they got the Gundam base limited Xeon special coding. Because I guess what they do, which I didn't realize this, because when in the Gundam base, I like they have all the Gundams like over here, and then this other side they have the like limited edition section. Uh and the Xeon was over there. But a lot of the things I saw over there, I saw when I came back, I was looking at Premium Bandai. They had stuff that was going to go on Premium Bandai like after it was available there. So it's like it's available there first, and then they have stuff from there that you can buy after the fact. So you can get it there first for cheaper, mind you, or you can buy it on Premium Bandai. I was on there last week. The only model they have there was the Gundam Wing Heavy Arms, but I'd have to wait till April to get that. Gundam. Yeah, Until I looked that one up like a moment ago, I didn't actually realize it was 144 because, like I said, the little model uh, that they had, because every model kit they had the actual Gunpla built like above it. So I was like, I thought it was 1/100 scale, but I guess the Zayong is such a big unit that it doesn't matter. What's this one? Atlas Gundam? Where's that from? Oh, that's from Thunderbolt? That series was actually pretty cool. That was the short series, right? That looks pretty cool. I haven't looked down here in a little bit. Oh, the Gundam first. What is this? Real grade Unicorn Gundam Banshee Norn. Basically anything with your lost guns you end up liking. Oh, dude, what the hell? Real grade Shira Nui? Oh, it's the unit. Okay. The Barbados being an exception, that when I want to get the PG version, but that's for a long way off. Is there a perfect grade Barbados? I don't know why I'm looking at these things. Yeah, I don't remember there being one. Oh, okay. I mean, I honestly I could see them coming out with a Barbados perfect grade at some point because it's such a popular one. Have you done any of the Verka kits? I've heard those are pretty wild. I saw they had some at the Gundam base. Yeah, I know. I have a backlog. Like that's why I start looking at these. I'm like, oh man, these are so cool. Uh, but then I'm like, I need to build what I have already. Oh, you have the Ball Verka? Why am I looking at perfect grade kits right now? I don't need to be looking at these right now. I started looking at them and I'm like, man, these are so cool. I mean, perfect grade would be so time consuming, which I'm not saying I'm not going to do one in the future, but I got some model kits I got to get through. I got to get all these Gundam based exclusive ones because I went to Gundam base because I'm a Gundam fan, right? Like I said this last time, but I almost bought the perfect grade RX-78 when I was at Gundam, the Gundam factory when it still existed. Oh, I guess these are both the same. All right. Boom. Got the top half built. For a bunch I want to get heavy arms Gundam, Steiner, Psycho Zaku, Suzabi, etc., etc. Yeah, dude. Sometimes it does amaze me the level of engineering that goes into some of these kits. Yeah, especially the Verkot kits are crazy, dude. Especially because he like redoes everything in there. I also think that's why these are different beasts than the Warhammer models or miniatures, because there's so much that goes into building one of these and painting it and stuff. But technically, to be fair, model kits nowadays, you really don't. You could get away with not painting them. Because this color separation is pretty nice. But why would I not paint it? Pretty sure the perfect grade unleashed is gonna take me minimum 6 months to do. Like I want to, yeah, dude. Like I think I said when I watched the video of Adam Savage from Mythbusters doing it, like he had like a whole team of people helping him. There's like 5 or 6 people working on it, including some like master builder, and it still took him like hours and hours and hours, like just working on it constantly. But it's crazy, dude. Yeah, that's just to build it, not paint it. But I would definitely want to have a lot of practice before I paint one of those. But yeah, those perfect grades are a whole beast on themselves, dude. Yeah, dude. I need to get some builds and stuff under my belt before I do that. Yeah, yeah. No, I feel it. I feel it. I definitely understand. Oh, I gotta make 2 of these. 2 feet. Because he's got 2 feet, not 1 foot. Alright. Start with A, I guess. 19. Although technically I'm not going to paint one of the kits, but it's just because it has some fancy metallic finish. That one's just to build it, and it's good. Well, no, I'll probably put on decals or something, but maybe panel line it. But no more A's. You 1 and 2. $13 and $13. Then C3. Both of these. All right. One thing about hand painting is you can put the model together and paint it a lot easier than airbrush, at least for me. And not. Oh yeah. I know. Yeah, that's what I know what you're talking about. Because airbrushing or like spray cans, you gotta like disassemble and mask things. So you spray it all one color, whereas I can prime this and then paint it. My plan is to paint it similar to like a miniature. Like I'll probably take maybe the head off, maybe the arms off the legs, but I can paint like a whole leg at a time and then bloop. Yeah, that is a positive in the way I was thinking about it. That is a positive. I feel like that might help. Like I said, I used to when I was younger. My mom was really into like ceramic painting or whatever. So I I'm used to painting like solid things instead of like I liked watching. Like I said, the first like kind of person I watched doing these sort of things was that Zaku Alaris guy or whatever. Zaku something, but he does some pretty cool ones. But he does all like he like disassembles and plans everything out. And I was like, man, that seems like a lot of work, but it's kind of cool. But I don't know if that's for me. That's one reason I'm like I want to try hand painting first. Maybe I'll hate it, but I've hand painted other things, so I don't think I'll hate it. And I think that's probably more of my style instead of planning everything out, disassembling it, masking it, airbrushing it. I know I'll get a better finish with that most of the time. But if I master hand painting and I enjoy it more and it's more my style, then so be it. If it's not my style, I'm like, man, this doesn't work as well as when I did Warhammer miniatures or when I did ceramic stuff, then I might change my ideas. But, you know, everyone has their own style. There's no one best style or one best method. You gotta do what works with you, for you. You just take ideas and tips from other people and apply it to your own stuff so you can come up with your own mentality and style. First, I kind of plan out each part's color and paint it pre-assembly if I want to avoid a lot of hand. I wish I could customize it. Oh yeah. You mean after you get the nice like solid finish? I mean, for all I know, I'm going to be real terrible at hand painting. I don't know. I mean, we're going in, and we're going to see what happens. This will be the first foray into actually painting this. Getting easier, yeah. I can see that. Both has a weird. It was supposed to be like that. It's got like a weird. Like a crack, but it's like some weird color. I don't even know if that showed up that well. Some weird color change. I think this is the inside part anyway, so it probably doesn't really matter. Like even sitting here, I'm still trying to think exactly what I'm gonna do on this guy. I mean, color-wise, already planned out. But I think I'm gonna have to sort of wing it slightly. I'm probably gonna end up winging it like I do half the things to do. But within reason, you know? Probably just color morning process, yeah, probably. I thought it was like a weird seam line, but there's no like, you know, there was no raised part. It was just a weird. Must have been where it came together in the mold. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm painting over it anyway, and it's more of an inside part for the foot, so not like it's really gonna show. It's like the last major part I gotta do on this, or the being legs of this last major parts of this Zaku 2. Alright. Got the little footsie. Boom. I think I am getting used to like the first like body and stuff. I feel like I was going real slow. I've got more into a rhythm of removing nubs and stuff, so even though I'm still probably going slower than a lot of people. Again, like I said, not a race, and I feel like I'm getting a little more used to it. I guess that's just par for the course. Do things over and over, get used to what you're doing. Whoopsies. I scuffed it up a little bit. Nothing a little sanding won't help. The sandpaper! The sandpaper is escaping! What was that, 800? I'll get you back after I finish with the 600. Got it. You could escape me, huh? Like, not today. We need you, 800, to file down these nubs. Finish off with that sick 2000. That nice smooth finish. Oh. Done. Nub graveyard. Oop. Alright. I don't know if that part actually shows, so... Much time. Should be sanding, but leaving that for tomorrow. Still have parts to stand, wash, primer, do our armors, and put putty to get rid of halves. I use putty instead of like some super glue. I have both putty and super glue. Ah, okay. I'll have to see if I have to do any of that at the end here. After I get him all put together. Do a quick once over and see what needs to be corrected before I prime it. Do you have to wash them before priming? I've heard like both. Like some people say you gotta like wash it thoroughly before priming, and some are just like, meh, sand it. The primer will stick. Make sure to take like a toothbrush and get all the fine shavings off. I don't know if you've had any testing or anything with that. I only have it because the primer I was using was having issues sticking. Oh, okay. I don't know if I'm going to be too lazy to actually wash them or not, but just for the chrome paint job, any fingerprints or anything will... Uh, fair enough. I don't think I got to fully disassemble mine to prime and stuff. Obviously, probably take off this and this. Take the head off, the arms. I think I might just be able to do it as like a couple pieces instead of breaking it all apart. I know for airbrushing, you gotta do that differently, but oh man, there's a lot of steps to this one. Wipe it with alcohol and you should be fine. Oh, okay. I'll probably take a old like an old toothbrush and give it a once over to make sure there's no like fine shavings on there. Although the alcohol might help with that, I don't know. But the alcohol is more for oils and stuff. Let's see here. All right. 9, 18, 19. 8. Once washed, I don't touch the parts with bare hands until the top coat is on. Hey, you know, whatever your process is, dude. I know some things might be overkill, but some things might, even though you think they're overkill, might save it in the long run from any issues. Uh, oh no. Part down. That sits in my crotch. Not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, part saved. Let's go. I was hoping it would land into my crotch and I wouldn't have had to go searching for it, but really did not. Alright. I'm asked to decide to make my daughter's whole room into my hobby room. Dark blue carpet. Just swallows anything I drop, somehow bounces 12 feet. Dude, especially because there's definitely black parts. And if I don't know why this kit does not have it, but if you got these poly caps, these would probably be like impossible on there. This one, all the polycap stuff is like this weird silver stuff. Luckily, my carpet is like a tan, uh, light tan or something. But yeah, I know that feeling. And you're trying to be careful not having it bounce all over the place, but it does, and you'll never find it again. It's into the ether. You got to go on a scavenger hunt. Just part of the process, you know. Luckily, I can see this from here. Or lost a piece for the camphor. I managed to use one piece on every damn model so far. What? Likely it's a handle for one of the two bazookas, so I have a reference to make another one. Wait, you literally cannot find it anywhere? Where did it go? Well, god damn it, dude. Are you serious? At least these parts are red. I think it fell in my little trash can that I keep by the desk. Other pieces from other models are lost. The ether. I'll find them years from now. Like, that's where that I know what that is. It'll bring back memories of you just like crawling around the ground, just like, where is this? Where is it? Literally. It'd be one of those where like you remember the memories of looking for it and how pissed off you were, and then you'd be like holding the piece, and you'd be like, it'll just going through your head like I remember looking all over for this piece, and it pissed me off. And you just look at it, and be like, classic, classic. Kind of models I think appeal to my 10-year-old. I remember watching a Voltron, Transformers, GoBots, etc. Growing up. 90s, I saw Gundam, which was mind blowing. Yeah, original Gundam was great on good old Toonami. You got yeah, Zeta Gundam. Yeah, That was darker one. Yeah. OG Gundam was definitely one of those where I'm just like, this is amazing. That's probably what got me into mech animes. And then I love the Super Robot Wars games where it's like a whole bunch of mech franchises all together. I I also enjoy mainly the mechs and the main character, but Getter Robo is cool to me as well. Geta! Geta Saito! Geta Wingu! There's Great Majinga. I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff. But the Super Robot Wars series are pretty great for video game wise. Because it's just like, I don't know, like true mech fans, big mech fans game. It's like a strategy game. Anime was so much grittier than US cartoons. Yeah, I mean, the. I mean, like, my roommate I've known since, I don't know, elementary school. We grew up together. But we were both in that age of, nowadays being a nerd is pretty cool or mainstream, like in anime, like in video games, even sometimes like in Magic the Gathering or something. You're 52. Okay, how old am I? I'm 34. But like, uh, it's just when anime first started appearing over here, everyone treated it like cartoons. Even the even the people who brought it over were like they were dubbing it like cartoons and trying to make it kid centric. And it's like, why would you do that? Why would you ruin the anime? Like for like the prime example was One Piece on 4Kids was so garbage. Like it was just so bad. And like they tried to censor things to make it more kid friendly, and you're just like fucking Sanji with his cigarette. Oh, you know what? Let's replace it with a lollipop. And a character named Smoker, who's literally made of smoke because he ate the smoke fruit, and who always has a cigar in his mouth. We're just gonna have it. We're gonna remove those and just have his mouth hanging open with smoke coming out of it to make it more kid friendly. And you're like, and half the animes they didn't do a good job dubbing, but Gundam is one of the Gundam, Cowboy Bebop. There's certain animes that they did a good job dubbing, and I would watch dub. Dragon Ball Z, like, well, that's why I love Toonami because like they didn't try to censor things. There was a specific anime power hour, and the people who brought those over and introduced that to a generation of people, like, oh my god, my generation, I guess. Like, so thankful for that. But the people who try to bring it to like 4Kids and like Saturday morning cartoons to make it more kid centric, garbage, dude, so bad. Yeah, dude. And then like I went from like Toonami started my addiction or whatever, not addiction, my interest. And then like there used to be like a store called Media Play around here that had like it was like it doesn't exist anymore, but it was like a generic, it had, it was a Best Buy sort of thing, but a little bit more. And they had anime night. Me and my roommate went there all the time for anime night. They showed us new animes, different animes. We got some goodies. It was great. There was like us two. There were kids and some older people. Like we were all nerds, but we were there to watch releases of new stuff, and it was fun. And you got introduced to all kinds of different anime. And then they're like, oh, everyone else is like over here is like, oh, anime is just cartoons, right? Why do you like this? Like, it's not just cartoons. It's a different format. It's a different thing. And now anime is like, boom, mainstream. Everybody loves anime. Not everybody. So many people like it. Whereas before, we were all outcasts. I didn't give a fuck. I don't care what people think of me. So I know some people were self-conscious about it, but like, I'm a nerd. Oh no. I remember seeing Akira for the first time back in the early 90s. Dude, Akira is insane, dude. Like, that is a wild thing, but it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous, dude. The fact that's like one of the last like fully hand-drawn like anime movies is insane. Like that is insane. The story and stuff, wild. Like, I still don't even really know what it's trying to say, but it's just it is wild. It's classic though. Like, just the style and the look of it is amazing. Akira is classic. I feel like not many people know Akira. Well, no, I feel like a lot of people do. It's just like one of those classic ones. I don't know. There's so many good ones out there. Like, nowadays, unfortunately, well, unfortunately, there's some bad animes out there because they pump them out. Some studios just pump them out so much, but um, there's just so much to watch, and I just don't have enough time because I gotta work, and I'm too addicted to going to the gym. I play video game. Like, I wish there was more time in the day. I just need to like hit the lottery or something, and then I can just chill, watch anime, play video games, go to the gym instead of I'll have another like 9 hours in the day. I won't have to go to work. I did recently watch. Do you? I did recently watch. Get around to watching Kaiju number 8. That one was pretty cool. I like that one. But I mean, like classic Dragon Ball Z is some of my favorites. Samurai Champloo, Cowboy Bebop's probably one of my faves. Like, probably one of my top, if not one of the top. Probably the one that got me into anime in the first place. I think I technically saw that before I really got into like Gundams. Cowboy Bebop is. Whew. Oop. Yeah, I don't know. Anime's come so far from what it used to be. It's great. It's great to see how far it's come, I guess, as a old OG anime enjoyer. Even one laugh your butt off. Ghost Stories, the English dub one. It did poorly in Japan, so they allowed the U.S. translators to change the dialogue. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that one where they just had the voice actors go in there and like, you can do whatever you want. I think there is actually like after that they actually had like later down the line they had someone actually dub it correctly. Yeah, that's funny, dude. But some of the English dubs on other ones, like they weren't even trying to be funny and they're just terrible. I usually watch most anime. There's certain animes I'll watch in English, but most of them I honestly just watch in Japanese. Like Dragon Ball Z, I'll watch in English. Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, like the ones that I'm used to because that's like I watched them on Toonami. Gundam. Well, besides like which the more recent Gundams I've watched in Japanese, like Witch Mercury and stuff, but wasn't that comedy originally? Dialogue they had in the US was too. Yeah, but yeah, because they just like put him in there, like, yeah, I don't know, do whatever you want. It's like a wild, like, that's just wild to me that that happened. Like, who, like, imagine just going in and that was what they told you to do. Want me to what? Make shit up? Okay. Live action Bebop was so bad. I didn't even finish watching it, dude. I had such high hopes. I wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt after like the first one, but then it was just. It was so disappointing, dude. Honestly, the live action One Piece was not too bad. I mean, obviously it could have been better, but like they actually did a decent job for what it was. I guess they're coming out with another season of it. I don't know if you watch One Piece or not, but it actually decent. One of the better live action adaptations I've seen. Yeah, One Piece is one of those that's like been going on forever. So if you haven't already started watching, either you take a plunge and marathon what like 1100, 1200 episodes, or you just say, well, guess I missed this one. Because like I was caught up until I got to like episode 9 something or so, and then I stopped watching for whatever reason, and now I'm behind, and I'm just gonna take forever to catch up if I want to catch up. But It is pretty good. Longest time I thought people were One Punch Man. Dude, I can't wait for the allegedly may sometime in 2025 the next season of One Punch Man is coming out, which I'm looking forward to. One Punch. That's a good one. No way I'm gonna try to catch up on One Piece. What up, Ventura? How you doing? Yeah, what like when I started watching it, I want to say it was around episode 500 already. So like when I was in college and I stayed in my room most of the time, so I just fucking powered through it. I got caught up, and now I'm behind again, and I'm like, I don't got the time to catch back up to that, dude. But how you doing, John Ventura? What up? To be honest, I've watched so many animes that I thought were amazing, only to find out it doesn't end or it. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot that like I started watching, and it was like a season or two in. Then yeah, it just keeps going. And you're like, they're on season what of it now? I'm like, man, I remember watching that. I thought it was awesome. Like when Attack on Titan came out, and I was like, this is great. And I watched the first two seasons, and then there was like a break where I went on to other stuff, and I never continued it. And now they're on like season like 7 or 6, and I'm like, I should probably watch that, but feeling a lot better. Still being congested nose less often. Yeah, it takes a. When I got back from Japan, I got like whatever plain plague or whatever you want to call it. So I had like a little cough, congestion. That congestion took so much longer to go away than when I was like feeling better. I was like feeling better. I was still just stuffed up. I had to like get all the snot out. I blow the snot out every day, and like every day would be less and less. But always take the sinuses always take the longest. The second season of Attack on Titan was so short, yeah. And then it took like too long for the next one to come out, and then I just never went back and started watching. I guess there's a lot like that where like I feel like back in the day, like Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, they had like one season, one like 25 episode season, and it was done. So I would like watch it all. But then like I don't know, when you have like a whole bunch of seasons that come out, I don't know. Maybe I'm a binge watcher. I don't know. I want to watch them, but I don't know. I don't really have an excuse. I don't really have an answer. It's a dumb answer. Did you finish reading the manga though? I don't read a lot. My roommate reads a lot. I have a few manga, but I mainly have stupid manga. I have the I have the Bobobo manga because it's so dumb. But there's only like 5 or 6 of them. Bobobo Bobobo. What a like, and that was another one where they like adapted it for 4 kids, and granted, it was like a dumb, goofy anime, but like some of the things they like changed from the manga were like silly and less brutal, even though it was goofy the whole time. There's DBZ with 300 episode seasons. Yeah, dude. Yeah. DBZ's like, yeah, we're just gonna all the arcs are in here. We're just like 150 episodes, 200. Yeah, just keep going. You're like, all right. But that's like the honestly, that's like the old style, and now we're into the everything is seasons and summer season, winter season, spring season, fall season, just like they do with TV shows. And for all I know, that's what it. Oh my god, the nub went down to my crotch. Forgot it. Um, for all I know, that's how it was, and I just didn't know because by the time they ported it over to the United States, like back in the day, maybe it was already like through all the seasons, and it was just like they're like, yeah, we're bringing this over, test the markets over here, and that's why it seemed like things were all done. But now we gotta wait for seasons, and some seasons like One Punch Man, dude. One Punch Man. I love One Punch Man, but it was like the last season was in like 2019, and they're finally going to be coming out. Allegedly, was he the last last season, season 3, in 2025? That's like 6 years, dude. Okay, gonna hit the sack. I posted the interesting pics on the model building on Discord. Have fun. Have a good night, Walla Walla. Thanks for chilling. Definitely check out any progress pics. What time is it? 45 minutes before I gotta sign off. Nice. I'll probably at least finish this first leg. You can call it a night as well. Have a good one. Have a good one, John Ventura. Glad you're feeling better. Just gotta get the rest of that snot out, dude. What? Seam line on here. Who put this seam line here, dude? Alright. Off this. this. Let's say. Right? All right. All right. Continue on. Oop. All right. Get these nubs out of here. I don't want them. I don't want these nubs. All right. Smooth it. Smooth it. Oop. Boop. All right. I was like, don't slip and stab my finger. No. A seam line? Gotta be. There wasn't one on here, was there? No. One on both sides. Get that seam line out of here. All right. Boop. Boop. All right. All right. We got those done. Go on. Oh, I see. Yeah. We'll just see what it looks like once it's all put together. I have to glue that to get rid of the line. It's bad boys. The nub graveyard. All right. Yukara, I went into work today. Went to work today on my week off to give my coworker some quinoa. That fucker wasn't even there. Professor for trade. Did he say he was going to be there? What the hell? Did he call off or something? A bitch. Dude, what? Dude, what the hell? Dude, no more quinoa for that fucker there. If you were bringing me quinoa, I would be sure to be there. I wouldn't forget you, diabetes. Gila. Oh, I didn't even know. Oh yeah. For some reason, I thought you were trying to say something all slick again, and I wasn't gonna understand what you were trying to say. I didn't realize it was the actual person. Uh, there you go. No prob. Got you. This is so tiny. Tiny. God damn it, this piece is so tiny. The hell? Not sure why I replayed this song, but weird. Made this piece so small, dude. Alright. How does this go on? I don't. This part says this side up, but like pay attention to this part, but both look exactly the same. All right. Got the knee on there. Joop. Boom. To the graveyard with you. The nub graveyard. Boop. I don't think it's really going to be showing, but all right. Boom. All right. Do, do, do. Boom. Chill. Should chill. All right. We fit the parts as far as they will go. Right. Boop. Let's see. All right. Not bad, not bad. Nice. Now let's smooth it out. Smooth. That 2000 nice and smooth. All right. What's going on with this? Why does it keep like reversing? Just refresh. I want to hear that. I don't want it to go halfway into a song and then go backwards and start playing the song again in the. Playpot, what are you doing? All right. All right. All right. I think they about died or something. Holy yeah. Oh. All right. Sort of fixed, whatever. Anyways. Got here. Here. Guy. That nub just came off on its own. Boop. Sand. Sand a paper. And grab the knife for this one. All right. Take this nub down. No nubs allowed. All right. Get out. All easy peasy like. Boop. Get the 800. Grab that 2K. It's a little buffering. All right. There's some of these places I'm gonna have to like glue back here probably. Make it nice smooth. But I'll do that at the very end. Like this one I think is supposed to be here, the little jagged thing. I might still glue it and kind of etch it out, but we'll see. This guy, we're almost done with this leg. Hell yeah. I don't have a leg to stand on. Get it? No. Terrible joke. Boop. All right. Sand these out real quick. I hear little nubbers. Nubbers. Nubbers, no nubbin. All right. Maybe sand that this one a little bit much. Come on. Come on. Need that 2K to smooth. Okay. Look, I feel a little something there. Get this one again. All right. Good. Oh, there's a part that goes into that. Okay. I see. Oop. Oop. All right. Almost midnight. Uh-oh. Almost done with his foot, though, so... Let's finish this foot off. Oop. Oop. All right. So I guess we take one of these. Flop this. Oop. Hmm. Come on. All right, there we go. Damn it. Damn it. Come on. Oh, there we go. This. Oop. While we're here, we might as well cut these off. That nub just went launching somewhere, dude. Gone forever. Alright, sand these down. All right. All right. Snub is being ornery. No. Get it? You got it. Yep. I just smooth it out. Oop. All right, so how's this go? Something is like attaches to a whole bunch of the pieces. Oh yeah. All right. Now at least we got this little guy. Probably a seam line on here too. Like that nub in my eye. Jesus. All right. Seam line that runs all along here. Seems like it comes off easy. Like a soft plastic, this red part. All right. Noise. Oop. All right, so bend it this way. Oop. Oh man. We haven't made the screw yet, have we? Guess that comes later. Oh, a leg. He's taking form. But that's gonna be it for the night though. Gonna be it for the night. We got a whole graveyard over there. It's possible we finish. I got another leg, skirt, some weapons. Not too much longer on this guy. Probably finish it next Monday, I would assume. In terms of the building, we gotta ready to prime it and all that fun stuff. But for now, I head off. Appreciate everyone for stopping by and everyone that's still here. You guys have yourself a good night and or rest of your day. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow. But until then, peace.